through my CD collection. It's gonna definitely take me more than one video. I'm gonna try not to ramble, but that's what I do. So, first album, DLC, No One Can Do It Better. This album is so underrated. Does not get talked about enough. It's a classic. Bobby Caldwell, What You Won't Do for Love. What You Won't Do for Love. Bill Withers' Greatest Hits. This is one of my favorite Greatest Hits albums. It is fantastic. D'Angelo, Brown Sugar, Neo Soul at its finest, you know what I'm saying. Common, Like Water for Chocolate. Probably his second best album. B, to me, his best album. Bruno Mars. I think I got everything from Bruno. I am a huge fan of Bruno. That's 24 Karat Magic. Unorthodox Jukebox. Doo-Wops is also, I have that. It's on my wall. Bob Marley and the Wailers, The Greatest Hits. What else we got? We got Anita Baker, Rapture. Fantastic album. This is Love Below by Outkast. Really 3000. Aquemini, AT Aliens, and Stankonia. They do not have a miss in their catalog. And that's even including Idlewild for me personally. But whatever. Pharrell, Girl album. This is a solid album. Like Pharrell, he's somebody who gives you consistent albums that are solid. Prince, Purple Rain, you know, solid album, classic album. The Roots, Things Fall Apart. I didn't get into the Roots until I was like damn near an adult. I probably was an adult, and I went back and listened to all their music. I'm sad to say that. UGK, Riding Dirty. My favorite UGK song, Murder, is on this album. Tony Tone. The Great SZA. This is Control. Every time I say Control, I say it like that. I don't know why. Life After Death, Biggie, R.I.P. to one of the greatest to ever do it. Neo, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a huge Neo fan. Like at one point, he was probably my favorite R&B artist. Illmatic, the greatest hip hop album of all time. NWA, is it backwards? NWA, Straight Outta Compton. Music Soul Child, I Just Want to Sing. Jesus. Mighty Most Def, you know what I'm saying? Black on Both Sides. Thriller. The Great Stevie Wonder. Songs in the Key of Life, Volume 1, Volume 2. I think Stevie is the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna miss Stevie when he goes away because he is a legend. A legend. All right, I'm going to show more of my CD collection. This is Sylvan LeQ. He was my Quest at the time. This is his mixtape, Searching Sylvan. One of my favorite mixtapes. Scarface, the Fix album. Classic. Cool Kids, Bake Sale. I need to get this on vinyl. Ari Lennox, Shea Butter Baby. Got that on vinyl. Classic. Sun's Tirade, Isaiah Rashad. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. I really love this album. I think this is one of the greatest albums to ever come out. Mad Villainy, MF Doom, R.I.P. You're one of the greatest. Madlib, you're one of the greatest. Food and Liquor, Lupe. The Cool, one of my favorite hip-hop albums. It's definitely in my top 10 hip-hop albums of all time. The Carter 3, Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Changed the Game. Watch the Throne. This is the Black Album, Jay-Z. American Gangster. This is an album that don't get the love that it deserves. This is one of Jay-Z's best albums. Like, I'm saying that. I don't care what anybody else says. Guys, self-titled album. You could have a piece of my love. Game, documentary. Can't tell you how many times I've listened to this album, especially being from the West Coast. Channel Orange, Frank Ocean, classic. Erykah Badu's Mama's Gun. All right, these are albums that I didn't open yet. So, Future, Dirty Sprite 2, changed the game for real, for real. Kid Cudi, this is debut album, fantastic. The Voice for the Voiceless. J Dilla, Donuts, R.I.P. to J Dilla, one of the greatest producers ever. Far Side, Bizarre Ride to the Far Side. Classic album. Has one of my favorite songs of all time, if not favorite. Silk Sonic, you already know. Bruno, Anderson .Paak, those guys. Solange, A Seat at the Table. Classic. One of the greatest albums of all time. One of my favorite, if not favorite, R&B albums ever. Because of the Internet, Childish Gambino. Food, MF Doom, R.I.P. to Doom. Ooh. Dear Silas, you know what I'm saying? Crizzle, Crit was here. Tame Impala, I literally just got this one like the other day. Tame Impala Currents. Dr. Dre, 2001. I have 2 copies of this because I love this album so much. West Coast, you already know. All right, my collection. This is continue of the last video. Drake, Nothing Was the Same. His best album in my opinion. Sir, you already know how I feel about Sir. If you know me, you know. J-Rock Redemption. I got both of those albums in like a mystery pack that I got from TDE. Came with like a couple shirts. It's pretty cool. Destiny's Child. I got, I think, 3 Destiny's Child albums. Boom. Boom. The Great Beyonce. This Is Dangerously in Love. B-Day. Sasha Fierce. 4. I have the Beyonce album that's hanging up on my wall, and I also have Renaissance. I just don't have Lemonade. It's the only one I'm missing. This is Dreamville, J. Cole and the Boys, you already know. Then I got all J. Cole album. Cold World, Sideline Story, Born Sinner, For Your Eyes Only, KOD, The Off Season, you already know. Aaliyah, with that pedophile / rapist on there. 1 in a Million. And the Aaliyah album. R.I.P. Aaliyah, man. My Tribe albums. This is their debut. This is my favorite hip-hop album. Favorite album in general. Low End Theory. Midnight Marauders. And then we have the anthology. You know what I mean? Got that joint. Solange, Seat at the Table, classic. Dilla, Donuts, classic. Crit Was Here, one of the best mixtapes of the 2010s. Dear Silas, support your local artists, support young artists, support small artists. Tame Impala, Current. I literally just got this album. And Kendrick Lamar, also have all of his albums on CD. Will be getting them on vinyl. Section 80, this is my personal favorite album from him. Good Kid, Mad City, has that on vinyl as well. 2 copies. To Pimp a Butterfly, also have that on vinyl. Untitled Unmastered, also have that on vinyl. Damn, on vinyl as well. Black Panther soundtrack, I don't have that on vinyl. And Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, the Grammy Award winning album, also have that on vinyl. I am a fan of Kendrick, if you didn't know. West Coast all day. All day. All right, this is like the rest of my collection. I'm not grabbing all of these because I don't feel like putting them back up there. But got some good ones, you know what I'm saying? Got Whitney, got some Tribe, Temptations, Outkast. Got some good ones. The Roots, Nelly, you know, Quasimodo, Public Enemy. We got some good ones. Fabulous. Got some Eminem, even though people think I hate Eminem. D4L, Camp by Gambino. Let's see, what else? I think I got some Adele. The Dream. Yeah, some Adele. Anthony Hamilton. Bob Marley. Ooh, that's way too close. SWV. You know, I got some good ones. And then the ones I have hanging up, like Ashanti, Her, Bill Withers Live, Off the Wall, Amory, Bruno, Beyonce, Baduism, Miseducation, Confessions, the greatest R&B album of all time, in my opinion. You got Late Registration, Blueprint, Music Show Child, was that Radio? Tupac, Missy, Carter 2, Cadillactica, It Was Written. Yeah, man. Wu-Tang Forever, Sound of Revenge, and Ultimate Victory. Get Rich or Die Trying, Word of Mouth. 2014 Forest Hills Drive, Southern Playalistic. I almost forgot about Big Soldier. Big Soldier. Don't let me forget about Big Soldier. And I got 2 copies of the Carter 3 because that album was huge. I don't know whose copy. I think I accidentally have. That actually is not the Carter 2. Watch, I'm going to show y'all something. Hold up. I remember I took this to like a party or something. And somebody replaced my Carter 3 with Adele's 25. So now I got 2 copies of Adele's 25. I still have the Carter 3, but I had 2 copies. Now I just got 1. In 2001, you got the Grammys of R&B. Soul Food. You got D'Angelo's Cruising. That's just a single. Seeing Sounds by Nerd, N-E-R-D. T-Pain, Pac, Drew Hill. And those are pretty much all my CDs. I think I got some more in like a crate or something.